on THEMOSHOW Chicago. And I tell you, we have some very sad news for you, because right now I traveled an hour and a half to get to this specific location right here. What is this location? This is the infamous location of where 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson started decapitating 19-year-old Sade Robinson. Right here. I don't know if you can see her name, which is written inside of that middle window. Here, you have where family, supporters, and grievers who have left flowers, balloons, and all of that good stuff over here for her in her remembrance. It is sad. It is a tragic death here in Milwaukee. For starters, this young lady was 19 years old. I'm going to try to show you some images here of Sade Robinson. I hope that light will allow me to do that. Do you see that? Huh? Is that another one? Look at that. Look at that. Huh? What was wrong with this young lady? Can you see that? Needless to say, if you view that thumbnail, you will see Sade Robinson. It is sad that no one really is talking about the tragic death of this young lady. According to the reports here in Milwaukee, a friend of hers or a relative, it didn't say when they were on TMJ4 News, but according to someone that she knew, said that the only thing she wanted was love. 19 years old, worked at a pizza place. Everybody loved her. Say that she lit up the room when customers came in. Yeah. And who did she go out with? A monster. A 19-year-old pretty black young lady decided to go out with a monster. The date of death. She decided to go out on a date with him at some seafood place where he used to be employed. Keyword is used to be. Now, I'm going to try to show you this again. I'm going to try to show you this again. Can you see that? Crazy. Now, you have some people who say that she should have never been out with him in the first place. We're living in a melting pot here in America. You have people of all different ethnic backgrounds date other different people. Needless to say, people are still questioning why this young lady, 19 years old, decided to go out with the date of death. Now, is he a devil? Yeah, he a devil. He committed a devilish act. You have all different color of people that's devils. So let's not misconstrue that. If you do evil and devilish things, you are a devil and you work for Satan. Okay? There's no way around that at all. I just don't see what she saw in the guy. All of these young black men out here and she choose Satan. Can anybody help me out with that? Can anybody help me out with that? Because I'm sure her family and her friends are still wondering in their head what was on this 19-year-old girl's mind. They went out on a date. She never reported to work the following day for her shift, which alerted her co-workers and her manager. She was letting people know that she was going on a date and whatnot, but through surveillance footage phone records and witnesses, and a traffic stop, was able to place the beast, Maxwell Anderson, in custody and charged him with the death of Sade Robinson. You can go out whomever you want to go out with. Just sadly, this looked like more of a hate crime, a setup for a hate crime. Maybe the purpose was to never have a date, but to have a date once again with death. They say that they found her leg over near a golf course in Cudahy, Wisconsin, which is maybe like 10, 15, about 10 miles away. Not even that. Try 7. Near a golf course. And later recovered other body parts throughout the city. If you see the images on the newspaper, in the front of the newspaper and all over social media, you will see these white attorneys all around him. We're not going to say that this was an act of insanity. No. It's not an act of insanity. What kind of defense can you use for this? I don't understand something. Why is the house still standing? Let that happen in Chicago, it'll be a different story. But we're here in Milwaukee, which is a small Chicago. This is a sad, sad, tragic event that happened. People say that racism in America don't even exist. You a lie. You prove it every day. And it's just so happens to be that this couple that went out on the date just happened to be a taboo couple. And she made a fatal decision going out with Satan. These balloons here, that's pink. That was her favorite color. Pink. She was almost finished with her associate's degree in criminal justice, but ended up dating a criminal of death. Sad story. This house reminds me of the house that Derek Chauvin stayed in Minneapolis. All of those protesters who wanted justice was around his house, but his wife left him because she knew she was in danger. And he knew that he was wrong, just like Maxwell Anderson know that he was wrong and he is guilty. She had a whole life ahead of her, but decided to date who? The man of death. Sad story. Very sad. What do you tell your daughters? Now, on your first date, do you go to a man's house? Do you go to a man's house on the first date? Because they were seen at the restaurant and he left, or they left together, and ended up here. The slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse of a demon. Because that's what he was. Whether he be white, black, Chinese, Puerto Rican, don't matter what color he was in the crayon box, he committed a demonized act. What do you do? Sade. So if you're not informed about what happened to this young lady, make sure that you speak to your daughters about going out on dates with strangers. especially older men whom they have no knowledge of, because they could end up like Sade Robinson. You think about that. Leave your comments in the comment section. This is your host with the most, Mo Powers, on THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is POWER. Sad day. What do you think should happen to him? Do you think he should get the death penalty? Do you think he should just spend the rest of his life in prison? Do you think they're going to plead insanity? Do you think they're going to plead some mental disorder? Any excuse to keep the man alive or keep him free, meaning that he may get off. But I don't see that. There is no way possible. Could you imagine what's going to happen in Milwaukee if that man does not get convicted? I'm just saying. Leave your comments in the comment section. And on your way out, press that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so that you can get all of the notifications when I upload new videos on YOUTUBE. Also, press those condiments to like and to share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. However, it's a sad conversation. Talk to your daughters. Don't let them be a victim like Sade Robinson, going out on a date with death. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out, and never give up on your DREAMS.